Hi, and congratulations on the purchase of your new sweeper. I'm here to show you how to put it together in a very short time and some tips and tricks in case you need it. So when you open up your package, you have 3 parts to your handle. Now, these handles, each part is actually different. You might think these two look alike, but you want to notice that the center handle has the screw part on one end and the plastic part on the other end. So when you put it together, the easiest thing to do is locate the part that you actually hold. And obviously that's the part with this plastic, and this is where you hold it. So it has plastic and plastic. Then you want to locate the middle part. It's the one that has the plastic, not the one that's only stainless steel. So you grab the one with the plastic. You have 2 females there, you can't put them together. You put that screw end right into the male end and you turn it. Hand tight is fine. You don't have to kill it. I feel like it's not turning anymore. Perfect. You won't have any problem at all. Now this part, you have to remember, you have a part that has no screw ends, and then this part has screw threads. You want the end that has screw ends, because if I put it in this way, first of all, it doesn't fit and it won't screw. The screw end into the plastic, again, hand tight until it's just tight enough. Now you're ready to install it into the body of the sweeper. Now, there's no screw in here, okay? Remember, there's no screw. All you do is just insert it. I like to put it on an angle like that. Insert it in there and just push it down until it's nice and snug. So this comes out just like that. It hugs it and it snugs it. Just get it down there as far as you can. It's not something you're digging in, you're not breaking, just far enough so it doesn't go anymore. If you have to twist it, you can. So it comes on and off easily. So you can wash this when you need to, which I'll tell you in a second. But first, let me show you how to use it. Okay, let's take a look underneath. You got 3 brushes. These are the side brushes, obviously, and 1 big center long brush. Over here is your built-in dustpan, and in the back is that microfiber pad. Now let's talk real quick about the microfiber pad. It does come off. You can wash it, you can clean it. I like to put it underneath the kitchen sink every once in a while and clean that out because it will catch all the dust. When you use your sweeper, it only goes, or should I say, it only picks up in one direction. Why is that? Because just like a shovel, if I was shoveling, I can't pick up backwards. So the dustpan that's made to pick up the small particles, everything goes in one direction. So if I was to pull it backwards, obviously there's no way for the debris to go in backwards. You're always moving it in the forward motion, so you're picking up the debris into that, let's call it our shovel or our dustpan. So for example, on the floor over here, I have some chips. Let's say you have a mess. I'm gonna put it down, I'm gonna move it forward, and I pick up my mess. And that's all there is to it. So all the dirt goes into the dustpan and into the garbage the disposal area. If I had a mess and I went backwards, you're not going to get any results. You have to make sure you're always moving it in that forward position. But that doesn't mean I can't turn it around and bring it back towards me. So if the table was here and I couldn't reach anymore because the table is in the way, I would take it like this, put it under the table and bring it back to me like that, or sideways, or any direction I want to, as long as I'm going in the direction of the logo, the front part of it, which looks like this fancy space age front that we designed for you guys. Now when it comes time to empty it, all you have to do is locate the disposal door in the back. There's a place for your hands here. What you want to do is give a little pinch right there. You squeeze it and then you open up the door like that. If you don't pinch it, it might be a little hard to grip. So you just give a little pinch, I squeeze it, I open up the back, and I'll just dump it out over here just to show you. And you dump it into, let's say, your trash can or wherever you need to. Let's take a look inside. There's no wires, cords, or filters in this machine, which you're going to appreciate. This is your disposal bin. Make sure when you're finished, you close it all the way, or else everything will come out when you start to sweep again. Now, if you have a problem opening this, we have included an optional piece. Remember, this is optional. You don't have to use this. If you're able to open it, squeeze it and open it by yourself, I probably wouldn't even use this. But for anybody that has dexterity issues, or if you just can't open it, locate the bonus accessory bag, take out your comb, which I'll show you how to use that in a moment, and take out the optional handle, and then there's a little sticker here that'll stick to it. And basically what you're going to do is peel the sticker, put it on here, and then just stick it to the back on this area like that, not the top area, on that area. So I would actually take this sticker, undo it, doesn't matter which side you do first. Put it on there, make sure it's nice and snug, it's secure, peel the other side. Now I locate the part that is indented, not the part that's over here. And it doesn't matter exactly where, it doesn't have to be rocket science. You push it on there, you give it a nice little snug so it's nice and secure. Now I can open the back just by pulling this like that. I have a place to actually cut my fingers. So you could use that optional latch or just squeeze it yourself. Now let's talk about the little comb. This is going to save your life because, like any kind of cleaning mechanism, sometimes you have to service it or clean it. You will have some debris eventually build up in these areas. That's what the comb is for. Scrape out any pet hair, any dirt that you might need to. You just pull that out. Now what you'll enjoy is that since there's no motors and there is some hair in here, it pulls right out because there's nothing confining you. It's not like you're wrestling against a motor. And you can clean out all that debris. Now, if you really need to, you'll notice there's a screw here and a screw here. Unscrew these, take them off. The whole thing comes apart for easy maintenance and cleaning. In fact, what I recommend is every once in a while, bring this, now this is why we didn't make it a screw. You pop that off, put your handle to the side, and just run that under the water or spray your favorite disinfectant in there. Clean it out, rinse the whole machine. It's fully washable. Disinfect it, let it air dry, and it's like new. So it's not something that starts to break down because of the electronic components. There's no electronic components in here, so it's fully washable. And then once it air dries, you take your handle, you put it back, and you go. Last tip. If, I'm gonna throw down some debris here, if you have a mess, or if you're just going around the kitchen or whatever room, and I'm sweeping, now what you'll love about it, of course, is that it's quiet. You can manipulate it any which way you want. Now you notice how I gave a little pressure down here? That's the key with this. You wanna give a little pressure down. You're basically scooping up your mess. Think of it as a shovel or a dustpan. You're scooping up your mess like that. I love walking around the house. I love going along the baseboards, and it gets right to the corners, and I do my sweeping every day, and then I empty it when I can. But the key is to apply that little bit of pressure. Turn it away, apply that little pressure, pull it back.